Hey guys, so today we're making jerk chicken and we're gonna be making it in the oven, but I promise you when that chicken come out the oven, it's gonna look and taste as if it came off of a grill, perfectly charred and absolutely delicious. So let's jump into this recipe. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is wash and clean your chicken. I'm using chicken leg quarters. So now we're gonna start seasoning the chicken, okay? So to season it, I'm using some freshly made green seasoning mix. I will link my recipe for this in the description box down below for you guys. It adds great flavor to your meat, or you could even put it in rice as well. It's so good. I'm also gonna add in some jerk seasoning. I'm using this jerk seasoning here by Walker's Wood, the mild version. If you like your jerk chicken hot and spicy, then you can use the hot spicy version, okay? So add in a few tablespoons of that. If you want your chicken extra spicy, you could add more than how much I added, okay? Don't forget to check the description box down below for measurements and everything I'm using. Okay, so I added the jerk seasoning, my green seasoning mix, and next I'm just gonna add in a few powdered seasoning. So I'm gonna use some ground allspice, paprika powder, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt, and black pepper. Alright guys, so the last thing I'm adding in the chicken before I cover it to marinate is some browning. This is gonna add a nice brown color to the chicken, all right, and give it the perfect color we're looking for in the ending. So I'm just gonna drizzle in some of my browning in there. You can find this in the Caribbean section of your supermarket. Look where they have like the sauces and so on. And I'm just gonna mix all of that seasoning into the chicken really well. So you can put on gloves and just marinate the seasonings with the chicken really well. Then you're gonna cover that and let it marinate overnight is best, okay? So if you have time, you can let this marinate overnight. Please let it marinate overnight or for at least 1 hour. Alright guys, so let's start to cook our jerk chicken. So I got my baking dish right here, and I'm just gonna place the pieces of chicken into the baking dish. Try not to put the chicken like one on top of each other, because if you do, then in the ending the chicken won't get that nice char and brown color that we are looking for. The grilled texture that we're looking for, you're not gonna get it if the chicken is like one on top of each other and the pan is like really overcrowded, okay? So after I put the chicken in the baking dish, I like to pour the marinade that's left over in that bowl on top of my chicken. Is gonna add great color and great flavor to the chicken. So I pour that on top of the chicken and spoon it on the chicken anywhere that's looking kind of white and not perfectly seasoned. All right, then I place that into the oven and I'm gonna bake it at 375. I preheated my oven to 375 degrees and I bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes. Then I'm going to remove the chicken from the oven and flip it to the other side. So I flip each piece of the chicken to the other side and I place it back into the oven at 375 for another 30 to 40 minutes. Now if you're doing like jerk wings or jerk chicken drumsticks or something else, it might take a little less time to cook, but chicken leg quarters, you know, they're a little bit bigger, so they take a little bit longer. All right, so I cook it for 30 to 40 minutes on each side, and in the ending it should look like this. So when I take it out and it looked nicely cooked, I set my oven to 400 degrees, and after I set my oven to 400 degrees, I place the chicken in back for about another 30 minutes until it was fully cooked. And in the ending, your chicken should come out looking perfectly charred and cooked, looking like this, okay? So for the last 20 to 30 minutes, you want to set the oven to a higher degree. Sorry, I set my oven to 425 degrees, not 400, 425. All right, so you want to put it at a higher temperature, and that'll give it that nice grilled charred look that we're looking for in jerk chicken. All right, then after that, you can let the chicken cool a little bit and then use your butcher's knife to chop up the chicken to make it look like authentic jerk chicken you would buy at the restaurants. And that is it, you guys. So after I chop up all of my pieces of chicken, what I like to do is sometimes I drizzle some of the chicken with that sauce that was left over in the baking dish, okay? And that sauce is so delicious. It came out so good. And you can use your pastry brush to dab the chicken with some of that sauce, or you can just pour it on top of the sauce. It was so good. I served mine with some rice and peas today, cabbage and plantain, and it was amazing. So that is it for this recipe, you guys. Pretty easy, so delicious, so good. Don't forget that for the last 20 to 30 minutes of your chicken cooking, you want to set the oven to a higher temperature to give the chicken that grilled look we're looking for, alright? And I promise you this will come out amazing and you enjoy your jerk chicken. So that is it for today's recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see my upcoming videos when I post them. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.